Yo, cool beans stuck in my head for days.
What?
Cool beans. That stuck in my head
Cool
for...
beans.
Oh my God. Everyone got so annoyed with me. It's like, why the fuck you keep saying that? I was like, bruh.
Cool beans.
It got stuck in my head. I couldn't help it.
Say no.
Nah.
Hi everyone, welcome to the SelfPaid Podcast. Today we have a guest.
Hello, it's Wade, as usual.
He's back. After how long? How long was you away for?
About 3 weeks.
He looks hella brown. I'm jealous. I probably look so pale next to him. For fuck's sake. Anyway, today we are going to be covering business, which is going to be an interesting topic.
Indeed. We're going to go over the types of business there is and what people should look for when they go into business, to be honest. And also the misconception that just because you have a business, it means you're rich. You ain't rich, bruv. Like, everyone thinks because you got a business, you make money. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes years to actually make what you consider money. So
I wonder what the percentage is of businesses that be created and then ones that flop. Do you know?
I don't. Maybe we should have done some research on that.
I know, we should have looked that up. That would have been really interesting. I'm going to put the stats here. I'm going to do the research.
We need a backdrop.
Do.
I'm not sure. I know it takes about 3 to 5 years for business to actually get off the ground. Mm-hmm. And a lot of business have misconceptions. True, they get out the gates and they're making sales, whether it's service or product, but they don't know how to sustain and plan and keep the business going. And I think a lot of people fail with that, to be honest. I've been a victim of that, to be honest, because it's something you think about, but you don't want to tackle it. You want to do it as it comes, and I don't think you should leave it for when that bridge comes to cross it. I think you should always have it in the back of your mind and always plan it out. So it's not all grass is green on the other side.
For sure. I think more than anything, it takes a lot of sacrifice, and that's what a lot of people aren't really willing to do when it comes into a business. I mean, that's one thing I didn't want to give up. Obviously, I had a really serious conversation with Wade one time because I was setting up my own business. It was a men's gym clothing brand. And he kind of sat me down and said to me, like, you either choose you or the business. Like, at the end of the day, like, I as a person, oh my God, what the fuck? I mean, me as a person, I'm currently growing as an individual and I have a lot of plans. And he kind of said to me, like, it's probably better if you build yourself a foundation and a platform for yourself rather than going into something starting from nothing, really, which is, in a sense, almost impossible. But yeah, I think a lot of the time we don't. I feel like I keep pausing. I just can't do this.
Well, today's not the day, yeah?
Not today. Me and Wade were so chatty, like, when there's no camera about.
Yeah, I know.
As soon as the camera pops in, we're like,
Talk about
fucking idiots. Anyway, so yeah, it takes a lot of sacrifice and willpower and freaking mental power because this shit will tear you down.
It does. A lot of people get depressed from it, to be honest. It's how can I say it? You can do both, but you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of your personal life for the business. People say you should create balance, but you can't create balance. There's no such thing as balance when you're building a business. Like you can create balance in the structure of your work and what you have to do, but to create balance in your personal life, there's no such thing. It's 24/7, like constantly. You leave the country, you're on your phone subconsciously looking at what can I improve, what sale was made, what emails could be sent. Like it takes you over, and at the end of the day, anyone can create a business and anyone can be a millionaire, anyone can be financially free, but the question is, what are you willing to sacrifice to gain it? And most people are not willing to sacrifice clubs, parties, hookups, missions. No one's really willing to sacrifice all that. And you ain't making money off the get-go, so you still have to have a job, unless your parents are well off and you're just a spoiled little bitch. But that's a different story. But you're going to be working on your business, family life, then social life, because family comes before friends, and you ain't going to have no time, and it's just how it goes. So it's either you accept it, get on with it, knowing that my life is going to be like this. Not saying it's going to be miserable, but my life is going to be hectic and like this for a couple of years, and you deal with it and you just do it.
For sure. I don't think I've met one business owner that is sane, if I'm quite honest. Like, everyone is on a level where they're like, oh shit, like they kind of lost it in a sense, which is normal, it's part of the process. And in any industry, whether it be in business, music, like anything, it can be anything. There's like a lot of, I know, like rappers and stuff talk about it's either me or the lifestyle, do you know what I mean? It's the same thing when it comes to business or anything in life. So it's just, what are you willing to sacrifice?
Different types of business. To be honest, you're not going to invent something, unless you're going to invent something, you're not really going to do something new that someone ain't done before. But the way I look at it is business. If you're going to do it, just try and do it better than someone else that's done it.
Or you look for a gap.
Yeah.
Gap is a great way.
True. For example, if you own a restaurant, right, try have your service 5% faster than the other restaurant down the road.
You know what I say is, look at the reviews. What do people not like, or like what's going wrong, blah, blah, blah. And you do them things.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're providing the things that people clearly do not have.
But the problem with that is a lot of people mix their emotions with business, which you can't do. So all those reviews, they're constructive criticism. Some of them are not. Some of them they're cussing you out, say your restaurant's shit. You just gotta take it. But don't take it personal and take it on like, okay, say cool. Okay, so that's shit. So what can I do to improve this? If I can hire someone to delegate and manage these people, or train them properly, or put them on a course so they learn, so you can cover that and you improve your business overall, at least by 2%.
See, we've already given you an idea.
Exactly.
Business idea right there for you. Types of businesses, there's so many.
There is so many. But it's just like I said before, most business is saturated. For example, being a podcaster, right, building a YouTube channel is very saturated. How many podcast channels on YouTube?
Millions.
No,
Some are
millions,
dead.
Not millions. Over about 9,500 podcast channels on
Is
YouTube.
it? I thought
it's
it
not a
would
lot.
be millions. Like, some of them, like, not good, but yeah.
It's not in the millions yet, but it's still saturated.
Was it 9,000?
9,500 podcast
It's nowhere near.
9,500 podcast channels. It's not a lot, so there's still loads of room for it to grow. So it's a good time to either get in if you want to do a podcast or do review channels or reaction or whatever it is. But it's basically, I would say, go in and basically look at what other people are doing, look at what they're talking about, and you might have the same interest, but do it just a little bit better. You might add rewards to your channel, like get your audience involved. Like, do they want to?
Sure.
Like, say you have a product business, or you have a product that you partner with another business, you can do a giveaway with them to get your audience involved. Just do it a little bit better. And if you're if you're speaking about content or reviewing content, go that extra mile to give that extra stat that other channels are not doing. And that's how you end up standing out. I'm going to take my own advice.
And always be yourself. I feel like there's nothing better than adding your own twist and your own personality. I feel like a lot of the time that's something that a lot of things lack in life, or even like people lack, to be honest. I feel like a lot of the time we're like trying to be like someone else. Like, your own weirdness is what makes you unique. Yeah. Like, you have to embrace that. I know everyone says that, but that is what will make you stand out from everyone else. Like, we stutter all the time. Like, there's so many funny, stupid cuts of us because that's how we are, and I don't want you guys to miss out on that. So I always try and include them. So No, of course not. Like, at the end of the day, everyone's going to judge you whether you're good or bad.
Yeah.
To someone else's eyes, you're absolutely perfect, great, whatever. But to someone else, you're an idiot, you're, stupid, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's always going to be two sides to one story. Like, who the hell cares? You're in it for you. So just do whatever. Be yourself. Be weird. Like, who's here to judge you? No one but yourself. Don't be hard on yourself.
I'm going to give you guys a business idea. And I think people overlook these businesses because a lot of people think jobs are beneath them. And a lot of people are looking for a start business and everyone's looking online. But you can do online, you can do product, you can do drop shipping. It's not really a business, to be honest.
I hate drop shipping with a passion.
But for example, you can do a location business where you do dry cleaning. And I know everyone's going to be like, what, dry cleaning? But 10% of millionaires in the United States are millionaires because they have a dry cleaning company. Yeah.
This is things I'm learning too, by the way.
But the way you can expand on that is set up a dry cleaning company where you clean people's clothes, but you don't just leave it as dry cleaning. You can set up as dry cleaning, or you can set up you can set up as dry cleaning and also do a laundry or a laundromat or a laundry.
So business idea.
Why not?
This was his idea for his own one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to you. But it doesn't matter who takes the idea, but it all depends how I do it. So you basically do that, set up the foundation, offer a cleaning service to it. So you can do accommodations for unis, you can do office buildings, you can do train stations, and you offer that also. So it's a full package. So you can come get your clothes washed, you can come wash it yourself or get it dry clean, or you do housekeeping where you do private visits to high-end clients. So you have specific people that go in and clean these people's house and they bill a bond, and you have a clientele relationship with the customer and they constantly see that person, and that's how you expand and constantly build on that business. I'm not going to go into too details because I'll give you everything and I'm not giving you everything. But that's an idea. Like, don't overlook anything. Like, you know how much people I know that are millionaires because they sell ice. Cubes, ice, yeah. Water.
Frozen water.
Yes. Like, don't overlook something. Like I'm saying, like, you can do anything, but you just got to put your little twist to it and how you do it.
You know, you were saying about, obviously, the laundrette thing. Not laundrette, but cleaning service. Was it cleaning service that you said first?
Yeah, so you can do cleaning and you can do housekeeping, which is kind of a similar thing. But
I thought you were talking about laundry, and then you started talking about, like, train station. I was thinking, who needs laundry at a train station?
No, so basically you set up so say you go into the laundry, right? But at the laundry you can do your dry cleaning, yeah? But at the same laundry, I have a cleaning team.
Oh, so you do like different services as well. Yeah. Okay.
So the business doesn't struggle of dry cleaning clothes or people coming to wash their clothes. You have 3 line of income already.
You could really expand on that as well.
Yeah, you can.
Interesting. That is very interesting.
That's a little gem.
Wow. I can't believe someone's like a freaking millionaire off ice though.
Yeah. 50 Cent made millions of water, vitamin water. Coca-Cola bought it for $1 billion. He made 286 million off of it. Just because he said he's going to sell water and he's going to put vitamin on it and put a little flavour in it.
Yeah, but what if he wasn't a known person?
But even that, I don't know who owned this.
True. You know what's really hot right now as well? You know the black water? I know they said it a lot, like in America and stuff. I never see that in the UK.
Black water?
Yeah, it's like full of like really good vitamins. I can't remember the name of, obviously, the actual...
Are you sure it's not volcanic salt in it? Because I've drank black water before, but it was water mixed with volcanic salt.
No. I can't think of the name of it. Apparently it's like extremely good for you. It's like got really good vitamins and like blah, blah, blah. But I've only ever seen it sold like in the US or Canada. It don't really have a taste to it, but they literally just sell it as like black water. That's a business idea for someone. To sell it in the UK, yeah. If I see it, I'll send it to you. I saw it on Instagram the other day. Someone was doing like little droplets. But you add it to the water instead of it being sold as a drink in a store. See, we're throwing businesses at you lot. If we see that, oh my God, tag us. We want to know that we was the idea of your business.
Yeah. I don't want to share this. It's fine. We're not like that.
No.
Yeah, I was just saying, just go for it, man. Like, there's so much things you can do for business. So much. Like, you can do removal. There's a guy on my Instagram that I follow, right? And he started out with, you know them little mini Vauxhall vans? The small ones? And he was doing removals. He's been on my Instagram. He lives in Southeast somewhere. And I might have to message him to come.
Man with a van? That's one.
No, it's not him.
Oh.
But he started off by himself with a tiny little van. Now he's got 3 big fuck off vans that he's like loading out, emptying out people's gardens. Like, he's got so much jobs. It's just crazy. Don't get me wrong, it's hard work, innit? But eventually you're not going to be doing that. 4 or 5 years time, you're sitting in your office while you have a fleet of 15, 20 vans on the road.
For sure.
So you can do business anything, man.
But I think we're going to cover inflation as our last little topic. I feel like that's a massive issue, especially with this day and age. Not day and age, but this year especially. I know we've only just started off, but I feel like I'm really feeling it. Like, I go to the store, things are just almost double the price.
You know, it's true. It's true, because when I just came back, I said to my cousin, she was asked me if I want something to eat, and I was like, no, I'm good. So I said I'll order something. When I left, right, the restaurant was selling the meal. I think it was £11. The meal was £15 now. I was like, how in 3 weeks you add so much to the price of a meal? That it's ridiculous. I was like, what the hell is going on? And it's inflation worldwide, isn't it? Because even people that have business and product business, especially product business, is feeling it the most.
Sure, yeah.
Because especially when you import, and obviously it did no justice for us when we leave the EU, so we have to pay flipping tax on it now.
I blame all the old people for that.
Yeah,
no
me
offense.
too.
Like, I'm
Me too.
fucking old nags.
So it's hard for small business now to basically try and get out there. So because they're spending so much money on importing, and the delivery has gone up, the tax to get it in, or they hold on to it, and if you don't pay by a certain time, it's gone. It's funny, I was watching the last podcast he did, and what the guy was saying, he was importing something, and he was saying about the number.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I laughed, and I was like, I know exactly what number he's talking about.
Did you go through the same thing?
I went through the same thing.
God.
I went through the same thing like a year and a half before.
Oh,
I knew exactly what number he was talking about. It's on my computer screen, so I'll never forget it. But yeah, with leaving the EU and everything getting so expensive material-wise as well, it's making it really hard for small businesses to survive. And what it's forcing people to do, which is a very stupid idea, is they go and take loans, and it's not guaranteed. Like, you take a loan out, right, as a small business, right? It's not guaranteed that you're going to sell. It's not guaranteed you're going to make it, but it's guaranteed that you're going to have to pay that loan back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that's how the government works too, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, they get that money back. So
don't take no loan out. Struggle if you have to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, struggle. Don't give yourself a time limit that say I'm going to make it by this or I'm going to make it by that. Don't do that. You can be very disappointed very, very quick. Because, nothing really goes to plan in business.
It's not a race either.
Yeah, and
Who
it's
are you
not.
racing against? The only person you should be going against is yourself.
The one in the mirror.
Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, like, who are you racing against? Like, who cares?
Exactly. You got nothing to prove to nobody.
No, of course not. Why didn't we move their last time table, innit? It'd be nice if we're all sitting and then we can have like multiple views.
Yeah, and obviously with the mics can come out to you, so everyone can just relax. So I think that'd be a more relaxing environment.
Talking about podcast
ideas. Talking about
on our podcast. Goodness me, me and Wade are always like so full of ideas, Jesus. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this podcast. Wade is finally back.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, hey.
I've got a few people cuss me as well.
About what?
Where are you? I was like, bruv, I can take a break.
Apparently it's not allowed.
Yeah, I'm back.
He's back and he's better.
Better than I've left, yeah, 100%.
I'm so jealous. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast and I hope it was very informative to a lot of you. And enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Cute.